new day and trying a streaming software, seeing how it works. Also, today we have like yesterday Riverside, and I just went through a bit settings and trying to figure out what is the best and easiest. And this works quite well, but I think tomorrow we will try something else or take a take for a test drive Pro version from Riverside. I'm quite happy with it, but like always, I have huge issues to uh, connect this to scheduled show. That one I still can't do it for some reason, and audio it's not an overfit, and today is okay. Today we have connection issues. Let's see how it turns out. Let's keep this running and see what actually goes. Because yesterday the upload stream was 80 to 90%. Now we are in the low 30s, and that's not a good sign. So it means that video might cut. That's something we need to live with. And let's again edit the title and description. And today is Thursday. A quick resume editing. Yeah, no idea if anybody will watch watch this, but let's see. Hopefully there's some information for somebody. Uh, I have a last CV from the previous occupational safety course, and after that I have in the queue several another ones. And tomorrow we have a bit different case. We take a bit more time and we try to figure out how to search places, open locations in some certain area. And here's a really nice person behind it. And let's see if we can do something. Job market is quite tough in Finland, like you can see from the news. But there's still some good news and hope in the air because today I renewed my occupational safety training license, and I had a lot of people in the training, and there was good picture from many fields in Finland, and not every field is doing bad. So we just need to find those places. Like yesterday, we took a couple of open applications we went through and then noticed that, hey, here's actually open places available. But let me share a screen and see what we are going to work today. I'm just getting the kick resume in the original state, and let's find a screen share. There it is, and here. Today, this might be a bit slower because I didn't do preparation. I'm straight from the previous training and just wanted to again test streaming features and see how this actually works. It's so different than running safety courses or some other courses online because that's in a Google Meet environment. It's closed, there's no many tunings to do. And here I need to manage the streaming service, go and see what's happening in the YouTube studio. But yeah, this is fun. Okay, we have a kick resume here open, and let's have a resume builder. I already picked the one. I removed the information. You can see it here. It's loading a bit. Let's wait a couple of minutes. Hopefully not minutes. Like yesterday, it was really fast. This time it's loading a bit. While it loads, let's go and run ATS check to see how that original CV would do. This time we got a 26 out of 100. Last time was it 28, and then before that it was also a 28. So let's do the very basic thing quickly. We pick a template which will fit the purpose. Let's pick today the very simple one and then see what we actually need to add here. I noticed that automatic reading, lost couple of experiences and things like that. Section is missing, but actually on a screen you can see skills are listed. So it means that it couldn't recognize that category. Background we have, profile is doing well. Last name missing, okay, that's missing because I didn't add it there. I removed the information. Strength, hobbies, and education section. Again, content 37 out of 100. Word count is a bit low. Paragraphs lower, and hey, characters 103. So that's on a good side. Experience description is only 2. We need to get more. And then let's go quickly run AI checking to see what we actually need to concentrate to see can we add a couple of things. Yeah, I can have a coffee here. It's the best part working in front of the computer that can actually drink coffee. That's something I don't do on the work sites. Usually I run out of coffee before the work starts, and then next coffee time is at home. Here's our AI feedback, and let me just see, just in case if somebody comes to see there's a chat open. But like always, this is just me editing here. Let's see, strong points, clear listing of skills related to the job target, really nice, diverse work experience that mentioned, fluent in multiple languages, good. Weak points, okay, we need to check incorrect spelling and grammar. Missing education section, okay, that's something I can't fix. I don't have that information today. I was thinking that maybe I'll create a small form because people like to send CVs to me, and I could actually ask this in the form that, hey, fill this, then I can add them. And feedback, resume has a good foundation, but needs significant improving in spelling, grammar, and details. Let's go through that one. Uh, Detailing your education background is crucial. Yeah, I completely agree. Overall, with some rework, resume could be more effectively showcase your skills and experiences. Yeah, let's try to improve that. Grammar mentioned again. Yeah, it is important that we get the spelling right. Also, because the machine is going to read it, it can guess some things, but it can also install. Let's see, for example, electrical writing installations. Yeah, most likely we mean electrical wiring installations. Lighting equipment installation. Yeah, it's lighting equipment installations. Small details. Okay, it's again saying that skills detailed description, like we would improve something or what did we get done at work. That's a good point. It's not always easy to involve and in a way that it would mean something for that target or how to measure it. Yeah, that's something you need to figure out. How would you do it? And then educational section. Yeah, that one we can't add. But many cases people have education already in a home country. Here we go through CVs that people move to new environment, and those I'm going to actually edit and make better fit for the Finnish job market and how to work here. Uh, you can always also write that what you are studying currently here. Yeah, list your skills, skills and education, and then add what you are currently doing. Why not? It gives a good picture from the person. But yeah, that's our feedback. Let's go through CV in the steps and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear, but yeah, my WhatsApp is beeping there behind. I have a couple of messages in queue, but they can wait. Not important. Hey, the guy is online who is, at least in my WhatsApp whose CV we have. I'll quickly send the message that what's your target job? And let's add that. What's your target job or dream job? Yeah, I'm gonna write that. I'm going to also look places quickly what we have here, and then I could also some nowadays to show that what kind of Excel I always create when tracking the jobs, and then I'm not sure that can I show my another tool which actually collects company information for my personal use, but we could try that tool someday. Send job applications in a bulk, pick a targeted field and see what happens. But yeah, let's go back. We want to open a resume builder and see what happens. Here it is. It loaded while we run the analysis, got the feedback, and let's start going it through. Let's open the personal information. There's not much to edit. Luckily, I moved all the personal details here. No point to share. And today in our profile, we are dedicated and skilled in electrification and automation field, hands-on experience in the fishery industry, and what kind of picture I would build from here that I know that working with electricity it needs eye for the detail. You need to be careful. You need to do a precise work, and then fishery industry on other hands, that's something heavy to do, hands-on, and there you need to have a good physical shape. You need to be fit. So we can build a profile here. Yeah, I have no yet answer there. Maybe I'll invite the guy. Let's see. Get the shareable link and I'll message in a WhatsApp. I'll also write that if he wants to add something, we can add. If you want something added, just shout. And then screen back to Kick Resume. Let's see. I have here a different window, and now I'm going to do a bit of work outside of the screen share. And I can say that I use a lot of AI. But thing is that you can't just shout on AI that, hey, I want this and this, make a small prompt. Always need to describe a bit for where do you need it, what the AI needs to pay attention, because sometimes there comes complete gibberish. And let's see, this is a good template. It has a lot of good things. I don't think there's much to improve. So let's just check the structure, and here it already says that US English is okay, but let's run checking through and try to figure out ATS friendly names and fields. Just give me a second and I'll write it here on another screen. If I would have good enough connection, I would have a whole screen selected. I did it in OBS Studio, but that will be when I have a fiber optics. Now I'm attached to internet through Starlink. Let's give a prompt for Gemini. We are going to check it for ATS friendly terms, and we pick a area industry. Let's pick industry maintenance because the work experience could work there, and construction field. And then we tell where the text is from. Text is this time from CV profile section. It's so weird feeling when I'm editing this on a live. I feel that I'm a dead slow person doing this. I'll copy that text from there, and here is the text. Let's see. This one also gives a feedback. It says that it's a solid start, and okay, I'll read it what it says. This is a solid start for your CV profile to make it even more effective for ATS system, especially when targeting roles in the industrial maintenance and construction field. Then we are going to refine some words. And it gave me two options. One is broadening the experience, and second one is emphasizing learning and application. And then third, like usually, is more about action oriented and direct. I think we are going to go with the learning category today. It looks good. It says that motivated professional with a strong foundation in electrification, automation, eager to transition theoretical knowledge into hands-on experience with industrial maintenance and construction settings, committed to contributing. Again, dynamic team. Let's ask it to remove filler words. Yeah, I don't like it when I can see a dynamic theme. Let's see, did it disappear? Better. Sometimes when when these prompts we are getting, it sounds like it talks like royalty. that's not down to earth at all. And it gave me a really short option, so we'll make it just a bit longer. Yeah, here is our candidate. Candidate. Yeah, not good with words today. Yesterday I couldn't write. Today I can't speak. that's sometimes what happens. Let's see. Here we got this a bit longer, and we highlighted couple of keywords. We put a dot there. Okay, let's see what it doesn't like here. Okay, now it disappeared. It was a missing dot. And now our new profile text would be that with a solid foundation in electrification and automation, I am detail-oriented and proactive, in which are ready to make a significant contribution to the industrial section. That sounds still a bit not perfect to my eye, but we leave it here. I can later try to figure out that how would I change it a bit. But today we just want to see this through the checking, make a good template, and then later we can tailor it for the job. Let's see, did we get the answer that what is our... Okay, asked add occupational safety card. I'll ask that what field you would like to work. Yeah, I wasn't clear. Let's see. Next section, summary of skills. We drag that down. We put it here. And then we go hands-on to work experience. Good experience in South Korea. And we worked agricultural assistant in the fishery industry. And let's see what we have here. Excellent curating aquafeed and fish according to cage culture norms. Oh, that sounds interesting. Individual handling, a fishing turn with fishery boat driving, crane operation, nets managing the onboard operation. This is a crazy experience. I would love to do that. Successfully working in a production line with fishing categorization, successfully handling the engine and crane maintenance. Yeah, why not? This is a just tells that the person is ready to do the really heavy work and doesn't look just for easy jobs to do. And then our second work experience is shop assistant for electrical installations equipments in Sri Lanka, and task successfully handling domestic and corporate electrical equipments and offering relevant equipment. Let's see that. Can we change that a bit? I'm wondering that where did this find the previous terms? It was saying that with those spelling mistakes. Let's get it here, and I'll read it. Now I need to look a bit on the side, that another corner of the monitor. I'll see. Yeah. They are in summary of skills. Okay, that one will come soon. I'll copy this one here. Let's see, can we make it more to the point, being a bit, have a clarification for it. And here it is. Give instructions to AI, because I need to use AI here to make it faster. If I would be just trying to figure out by writing and and rephrasing it, it would take ages. Today we do a quick edit, and then later when we are applying for a very specific job, then we alter the text to match what we are actually applying. Check work experience, and let's clarify it. And let's see what it gives us. Let's have this one. Let me read the second option. No, here, even better. And then we go and add it here. And now it's just a tad more clear. It says that manage electrical equipment procurements and deployments for residential and corporate applications, ensuring selection of appropriate technologies and effective integrations to meet client specifications. Let's leave it like that. I could maybe still clarify it a bit more, but there's actually no point to do it at this moment. We need to find the places to apply. And I got a response from a guy in a WhatsApp, and he's looking on work on a WhatsApp construction field, and that's something we try to find out quite soon. I just need to look for a city where we are going to look it. And let's clean this one a bit here. And then we need to divide. Here we have a professional skills and soft skills mixed. And you could see from the previous feedback that ATS system couldn't figure out skills at all and couldn't even divide them into soft skills and hard skills. That's something we're going to fix now. And now we have soft skills. Okay, looks like today I can't write or I can't talk. It's not an easy day. And here we have skills, and we move it to professional skills. And here I'll open the CV. Let's see, can I copy? Yes, I can. So professional skills. Now I need to do a bit spell checking and check that industrial terms. this will be a bit slower, but let's see what happens. First, I'll give a prompt to Gemini. We are going to list skills. Find correct industrial term. And then we put ATS friendly. I bet people are getting enough that I say ATS. But that's just how things work. Yes. Okay. And here, this one was what the AI checking found out. This is a long description. It says lightning equipment installation according to the drawing. And here, this is a shorter version from it. I will change it lighting system installations, because it already includes according to drawing, because if you want to install some specific system, there has to be plans behind it. And then we go through the next one. Next one. Now I don't know, is that electrical wiring in the industrial or is it domestic? So we will pick a common term and change it a bit simple one. We will put electrical wiring installations. Hey, do you know why these are really good skills when applying for a construction job market, especially if the background is not that crazy strong? It's good to emphasize these skills if you want to get into new field. And very often I can, when I have worked on a construction site, we had a project, we were working on something, and electricians were nowhere to be seen. And we have to close the walls, do the drywalling. And if we would wait, the project would be delayed, or if we would just close the walls, then we would need to open them again when electrician actually comes to work site. So why our clients were very, very happy many times was that we took a drawings, we checked at what kind of wiring there are, where are the pipes going for wires, and then we installed all the parts in the wall. And when it was time for an electrician, that one just came and wired the system we built there. And also electricians were happy. It saved some work from them, and client was happy because we were not delayed. Then we have electrical soft drawing. I'm not exactly sure about this term, but let's see what kind of industrial match we will find. Electrical soft term is not the standard or commonly recognized industrial term. It sounds like it might be referring to digital electrical drawing, things like that. And let's have this one. I'm assuming that in this case we have done some work with the CAD program. And maybe the word soft would be that it would be a mock-up. I could be absolutely wrong, but that would be my lucky guess. So we change it to electrical drafting, like creating a draft. It's not the exact one, and then maybe some professional will go through it and make changes, and then that person has a permission to sign the drawing, and then it becomes the official plan. And then we have a cable. Let me check from cable termination and soldering. I think that's neither industrial standard. It's a really good definition what we have been doing. But okay, it was. They are excellent and widely recognized industrial terms. And let's see how we can form it. Let's put it this way. This one was a good term. We just put it cable termination and soldering. Made it a bit simple, and one word one word was changed. No big change. That was a good choice. And then what do we have next? I'm going to again look from the original one. We have industrial workplace safety skills. And let's go through that one. Let's see what happens. What happens there? And let's just put it occupational safety and health, OHS. That's our professional skills. We are safety oriented person. Really good one. And then we are in a category of soft skills. We have customer handling, team playing, dedicated focus at work. So these we will terminate from here. Now let's see how it looks here. We have professional skills listed. We will still have a space for 3 more. Don't have yet them. Pressed the wrong button. Let's take a soft skills, and then I'll copy them from the original CV, and let's see what happens. And first one is a customer handling, and there's no description what kind of. So let's use a client communication. We could also use client relationship management, but that could be the wrong term in this case. So client communication there. Let's remove the categories from it. And team playing is our next term. This is a bit slow because I'm copying them from here. And we use team collaboration. Let's take it from here, add it here, then remove the value from it. Let's add one more skill. And then we are going to tell that we are dedicated at work. We have a focus, and that sounds like we have attention to detail or precision and accuracy. Let's put both of them. Let's divide that term into 2. It's here because we have a room for one more. And let's have it here, precision and accuracy. Now we have a full line, and now we are going to add a couple of professional skills, and I'll try to figure it out from the work experience. Just a second. We'll take it from here. Okay, somehow the copy doesn't work. Have it here and like that. Let's see what good kind of professional skills we could get from the work experience. And what I could take from here, maybe let's add there marine engine maintenance, because in the work experience once mentioned that handling the engine, most likely some kind of maintenance, taking care, it gives picture of our skills that we have a bit mechanical side also. So that one we can add here. And then it also applies in the different fields that we understand. And then we add on board maintenance. I think, yeah, we have that one. We need to add a couple of one to fill the empty spaces. Oh my god, I'm adding them into soft skills. Let me kill them from here. and professional skills. Yeah, sometimes I'm doing something completely gibberish. Need to double check what I'm actually doing. Add a skill there. Let's remove the category. Then we can pick from the uh, fishing industry. We can pick a quality control from there. Definitely a skill to be present. And then one more. One more. Let's add something that can be a technical, professional, and a soft skill same time. And let's have a client needs assessment. That one we add there. And now you can see we filled this one nicely that we don't have rows with empty spaces. We try to use all the white space we have. And same time, keep the CV in a tight form. Then we go the certificates. I'm just giving a quick look that I can see everything is nicely on a line. Yeah, time to go to the certificates. And I'm thinking that should we move languages to skills, or today we could keep them separate. And let's go to that section. Certificates, agricultural assessment. That's there. 6 years in South Korea. Shop assist. Hey, didn't take me to the right one. Finnish driving license. And then we add one more. And this wish came from the WhatsApp, and it's the occupational safety card. And we also add authority, työturvallisuuskeskus. And this, I wish I could write TTK Air Y here. And why we add there, we have several different safety cards in Finland, and this one will tell that, hey, we have a card which is valid on every work field in Finland. It's the general one provided by a non-profit organization. So now we have it here. Let's see that, did it add? Where did it go? Here, it went on the second page. And then last part to do is a languages. And here we change these ones. These we put there. Let's put the full today. Actually, we won't put. We put the fluent. Where do I have an edited version? Is it? Can I edit this one? Yes, I can. Fluent. Korean. We put the fluent. And then we take a Finnish one, basic, and usually when we talk about the basic, we have had A1. It's a good start. Tough language, not easy to learn. And now, let's see how it looks. Now it changed. Small delay there. Languages, English, Korean, A1. And now this one is bothering me that here it reads languages and then it reads here. And let's remove it from here. And now it's clear. I wish I could find somewhere to could center those lines, but not important with ATS. And then I noticed on original CV what the ATS system didn't recognize at all. We had there something what describes us. it says that only way to do great work is to love what you do. And that one was said by Steve Jobs. Let's add it here. We want to have a text category, and then I'm going to copy it here. And then let's try to figure out how could we say it in a CV. I'm giving instructions to AI that any ideas there to brainstorm a bit together. A bit longer description and prompt because I want to find out that what would be a good way to add it there. Let's see. Can even AI understand for me? Because yeah, this one could work. This one, I'll cut it a bit because it came out a bit too cliche. And I think yesterday we used this as a summary. And we add it here. Yeah, okay. Now we're doing better. Something missing here, shouting us. Let's see, will it fix? And now we are summary there, and then we add that phrase there and open up it a bit, that what it means, that it's not a hanging phrase in the air on the side of the CV. And we give also a AI and those ATS systems the idea that, hey, what do we actually mean with this? We add a bit more depth in the resume. And I think we have now edited. Let's try a couple of checkings quickly. How are we doing? And then I'm checking time. We have a couple of minutes. Let's see what kind of job market we have in, let me double check the area, Helsinki. That's our area today. And analysis here. 8800, structure 72. Yeah, last name, let's ignore that. Strength, hobbies, those we brought by in skills. We could actually add there. I'll add that one to form I'm going to create, that people need to list a couple of these things. Then I don't need to figure out, because I might figure out them wrong, and this is not the idea to create a CV with false information. And education section, that's where we lose points. Content, word count, we are almost on the right. Paragraphs per sections, could do a bit better. Characters, we are on a high-end. Description, but not something we can change at this point. But it is good. And then rest can be fixed with applying for a specific work. And let's see. Now you can see the ATS side from the CV. I open the Google and I'm going to look open applications in Helsinki area. And open application was in Finnish. Avoin hakemus and field is House. Let's see what we get. We got a lot of information, but hey, I'll share a different screen and then we try to find at least one place to apply. Let's have a screen, Helsinki rakennusala. Here we have it, and almost out of coffee same time. What we found here, our first option on the list, Duunitori. There we have a lot of staff leasing companies to apply and fill applications. That's a great way to start. Then avoin hakemus rakennustieto. That's not something maybe we want to apply. But work power staff leasing, Sunhouse. Sunhouse is new to me. What is that one? Where do I see it? There. Let's see. Let's see what it is. Is the staff leasing? My guess would be a staff leasing. No. It's a company. Let's translate it again in English. Makes our life a bit easier. And a Finnish company specializing in design and delivery of modern wooden houses. We are known for high quality material, stunning architecture, and cheerful customer service. Sounds good. Let's see what kind of people they are looking. Education, experience in construction industry, for example, civil engineering. Hey, this would have been for yesterday's guy, but that one was located in Oulu. Lots of positive, hungry attitude, good collaboration skills. And let's see. Let's do a very quick targeting, and today we can't go too deep. But here, kick resume. Let's open that one and then see what's happening. Happening here, I think we have to go to Builder to find that right link. Let's have it here. Let's see what happens. Now we're going to tailor it a bit more towards construction environment and see what happens. And what I was thinking yesterday, we could actually tailor a couple of CVs to match for staff leasing companies. That would be something new to do. Let's see how it changes. How does it sound? And an aspiring construction worker, I bring solid foundation in electrical and automation, which I'm eager to apply to modern construction projects. My experience in industrial maintenance and coupled with skills, automated system position, optimized system performance. Yeah, why not? And then work experience. And in that case, our summary is a top notch to apply for that kind of place. Yeah, I'm gonna edit after the feed this category just a bit. I will remove the Sunhouse section there, and then I'll prepare a couple of places tomorrow for staff leasing companies to apply. I try to figure out how to explain what kind of CV we need to send that it would be appealing for staff leasing companies. Yeah, that's what we do tomorrow. But hey, this was our live feed. From today, we edited one CV. We got a good, nice score in the ATS system. And tomorrow, we try to create the CV to match in a bigger field that we can actually send out to the multiple places in time.